Welcome to NAM Forex King's Master Course. What you will get from this course: Introduction to Forex Trading, Technical Analysis, Fundamental Analysis, Risk Management, and Forex Psychology. Lesson 1. Introduction to Forex Trading. What is Forex? Forex is an abbreviation for foreign exchange. Forex trading is a practice of buying and selling of world currencies. The Forex market is where currencies are exchanged. Forex trading is conducted online via computer networks. It is a decentralized market, meaning it has no physical location of operation. Trading of currencies can be done anywhere and everywhere in the world as long as you have access to the Internet. The Forex market is the largest financial market in the world with a daily volume of more than $5 trillion. Who trades Forex? Central banks. Central banks are national banks, a bank that regulates a country's monetary policies. Such as Bank of Namibia. Banks. These can refer to smaller banks. Corporations. These can be businesses such as car dealers. Retail traders, like Uncle Bob, Sister Pauline and Brother Jesse. We are retail traders, we speculate on currencies for profit. Let's look at why these participants participate in the Forex market. Central bank. Central banks can intervene in the Forex market to either strengthen their currency or weaken it for export purposes and for economical stability. Banks participate in the Forex market to provide liquidity to corporations. When corporations want to exchange currencies of their choice, they need to go through a bank. Corporations can participate in the Forex market by selling their domestic currency to the foreign currency for business purposes. Let's say if a car dealer wants to buy car parts from USA, the car dealer have to sell its domestic currency to buy the currency of the foreign country where the products have to be bought from. These exchanging of two currencies is called buying and selling. Retail traders. Retail traders buy and sell currencies to benefit from the fluctuation of exchange rate for profit. Like Uncle Bob, he would sit home the whole day buying and selling currencies on his computer. Now, let's learn how Uncle Bob makes money in Forex and how can you make money trading Forex. Here is an example that can help you understand how money is made in Forex. Let's say, Uncle Bob decides to go to the United States. With him, there is 10,000 Namibian dollars. Before he takes a flight to New York, he runs to the nearby exchange office and he changes 10,000 Namibian dollars to US dollars at the exchange rate of 14 Namibian dollars per $1. He receives 714.28 US dollars. Thereafter, he take his flight to New York. 4 days later, he decide to go back to Windhoek. He just received a call that his niece is sick. Before he goes to the airport, he realize he did not use any of the money he went with. He pass at the nearby exchange office and he exchange back the 714.28 US dollars to Namibian dollars at the exchange rate of 16 Namibian dollars per $1. He receives 11,428.48 Namibian dollars. Did you notice? When he went to the US he had 10,000 Namibian dollars that he exchanged to US dollars. Now he has 11,428.48 Namibian dollars. Uncle Bob made a profit of 1,428.48 Namibian dollars because he held his money until exchange rate moved from 14 to 16 Namibian dollars per $1. This is a good example how people make money trading in the Forex market. But what is traded in the Forex market? Simple answer, it's currencies. Currencies are a system of money that is used in different countries. At least every country has its own currency. For instance, in the United States they use US dollars. Here is a list of some of the currencies that are traded in the Forex market and how they are abbreviated. US dollar, Euro, Great British Pound, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, Australian dollar, Japanese yen, Swiss franc, and they are many more. In other courses, we will learn of the other currencies that are traded in the Forex market. Now in Forex, these currencies are always traded in pairs. For example, Euro versus US dollar. US dollar versus Japanese yen. US dollar versus Canadian dollar. British pound versus US dollar. Australian dollar versus US dollar. New Zealand dollar versus US dollar. These currency pairs are divided into three categories: major currency pairs, cross-currency pairs, and exotic currency pairs. Now let's look at each of these categories. Major currency pairs. These are currency pairs which are mostly traded and they make up approximately 85% of the foreign exchange market. Major currency pairs always include the US dollar. Here is a list of them: Euro versus US dollar. Pound versus US dollar. US dollar versus Japanese yen, also known as dollar yen. US dollar Swiss franc, also known as dollar Swiss. Australian dollar versus US dollar, also known as Aussie dollar. New Zealand dollar versus US dollar, also known as Kiwi dollar. US dollar versus Canadian dollar, also known as dollar loonie. Cross-currency pairs. These are currency pairs that do not include the US dollar. Here is the list of them: Euro crosses, Euro Swiss franc, Euro pound and Euro Australian dollar. Yen crosses, Euro Japanese yen, Pound Japanese yen and Australian dollar Japanese yen. Pound crosses, Pound Australian dollar, Pound New Zealand dollar and Pound Canadian dollar. Exotic pairs. Exotic currency pairs basically refer to currency pairs in developing countries most of the time. Here is the list of exotic currency pairs: US dollar South African rand, US dollar Mexican peso, US dollar Singapore dollar, US dollar Hong Kong dollar, US